Oh shit, my mic's on. It's not supposed to be on. I guess it's on. Da 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 da. Yippee! Story time. So true. Ba da da da. Ba ba ba. I just gotta make sure I have everything set up. This is quite elaborate what I've set up today. And I'm just double checking that I have everything and everything is in the right order. I think we're good. Potentially. Maybe. Yo, Juan, you're no longer a baby slime. That's actually so huge. I forgot what month badge is that? Is that like the 2-month badge? The 1-month badge? I don't know. Froodle just went to the stream to say hi. Hello, Lally. Nub, I do not know who Dan Polo is. I have no clue. Absolutely zero idea. How old am I? I'm 17 years old, which feels weird to say. I'm used to saying I'm 16, but no, I'm not. I'm 17. 17. This man is 17. Ba-da-ba. Ugh, I'm almost 18. I'm almost that one age where people can do stuff. God, I don't know whether to keep that reaction thing. Can I even do anything about? I don't even think I can do anything about it. That's the thing. You may have noticed there's a new feature where you can like spam stuff. You can do, what is it you can do? You can do a heart, a smiley, a confetti. Why is flustered an option? Who made flustered an option? Who did that? But yeah, no, every once in a while you'll just see an emoji fly up. Nub, I have no idea what you are referring to. Salsa y picante? I don't know what you're referring to. I hope to God I don't make you all flustered. That would be weird. Hold on. I know I'm taking a long time getting into this, but I am just triple, quadruple, quintuple checking everything. What do you mean Froodle is about to be in that's illegal now phase? What does that mean? I'm sorry, what are you talking about, Mr. Juan? What are you implying with that comment? So true, 2006 Honda Civic. Gavin, I don't think I'm ever doing a 24-hour ADVR stream. It would have to be for some event. It would have to be like for a channel anniversary, a subscriber milestone, something along those lines. Or like the multiplayer update coming out or something. You're now at risk of jail time. What do you... Are you... So you're saying I become an adult and now I can technically be a pedophile? You know, I can also just not be one. Like, that's also an option. It's not that I'm at the risk of going to jail. I'm just not going to jail. No, I'm not gonna do an ADVR subathon. It's not happening, guys. It's not ever happening. Anyways, welcome everyone to the stream. Today is a very experimental stream. And I have been setting this shit up for the past 2.5 hours. And I've not practiced it. And I don't know how well it's gonna go. But we'll just see. So, I went to a theme park today. Earlier today. I did. And today we're gonna be rating all the funny rides. Look, this is real footage of me earlier today. Look at me, I'm having so much fun. Look at him go. Look at him go in his little thing. Now we have a lot of slides to get through, so let's just begin. I went to this place. It is pronounced Juos Samalan, because if you don't know, I do not live in an English-speaking country, so none of this will be in the English. This is a pretty famous theme park, I think, at least here in Denmark. It is one of the biggest theme parks here in Denmark. We also have Legoland, and I think... there's Legoland. There's a place called Lalandia, which Lalandia is mostly focused on water things. And then there's Djursland, which is like both water and rides, because this place has a lot of stuff. This place has trampolines. There's water roller coasters. There's big-ass normal roller coasters. There's good-ass food everywhere. There's I'm not joking when I say there's a whole water park with water slides and pools and sunbathing areas. And then, for some reason, you can also go kayaking in a river. This place is huge. And I was gonna go there. And I did. And I went there with my sister, my older sister, who's 21, I think. I forgot. She's 21 or 22. But we went to Djurs Sommerland. Now, the name is actually important because Djurs is a place in Denmark. It's that little nose. Wait, I have a mouse. It's this. I think this nose here is called Djurs. If you imagine this as a face, then the nose here is called Djurs. And Djurs Sommerland is placed right there. It's right there. And I do not live here. I live far from here. I'm not going to tell you where, because I'm not going to dox myself. But I don't live anywhere close to this. So at the crack of dawn today, me and my sister, we became like this cool Muppet gif I found. And we went on a road trip, baby. A 2-hour road trip to drive all the way up to Djurs Sommerland. Except, like, in this gif, they're, like, interacting with each other, you know. Actually being together, singing, having fun. She was just driving and I played Smash. That was those 2 hours. But we arrived. We made us there. We made it there. And then what happened? What's the next part? Yeah, at the parking lot, something interesting happened. Well, at least my sister found it interesting. What's the paintball? There is no paintball at this place. We randomly stumbled into a celebrity. I don't know who this guy is, but my sister knows who he is. He was on X Factor, I think, in the 2020 season here in Denmark. And he's a musician, and like, they literally just parked right next to us as we were going up. And my sister was like, oh my god, is the guy. I don't know who he is, but she was excited to see him, so that's cool. Anyways, we get there, and it is supposed to be, on the weather forecast, it said that it was gonna be about 29 degrees Celsius, which, according to this here thing that I found, is about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. So I, you know, being sensible, wore... I can't get my leg high enough. I wore short clothes. I'm not very well dressed. But we get there, and you know what? It's not that hot. The weather lied. I'm freezing my shit off. Literally, I'm walking up to the entrance, literally shivering in my, what do you call, my jaw. I'm literally going, It was that cold. But it did warm up very soon after. And one important detail here is that we arrived to this place. And this is the map over the area. And we arrived here at around, I think, 11:30-ish. AM? Is it AM? Yeah, it's AM. 11:30 AM-ish. The park opens at 10 AM. And now this, I'm gonna give you 3 pro gamer tips for theme parks. 3 gamer tips throughout this whole presentation. And the first one is get there early. We got there at 11:30, which was absolutely huge because there were no lines anywhere. And the places that there were lines, which of course there were a few tiny lines, but it was like done in 2 minutes and you were on a ride instantly. So if you're going to a theme park, get there early. As soon as the park opens, you get there. You don't want to be there at peak hours. It's hell. No, the musician did not rizz up my sister. What are you talking about? But my sister and I laid out the plan, and it looked a little like this. This was gonna be the route. If you can follow along with my mouse here. We followed this path, and we went in this direction. We went counterclockwise throughout all the different areas of the park. And the reasoning as for why we did this is because of this ride right here. You see this ride on the right with the red carts? This one is very important. And it will come into importance later, because what our plan was to start out by going the entire trip around, going into all of the rides that we wanted, and then we wanted to end here for one specific reason that you'll have to, I don't know, stay tuned to find out what is. I have personal gripes with that roller coaster right there. I have personal issues. And we needed to warm up with all the other rides before we can get to it. But we get to the first area of the park, which is... Oh, I opened up the wrong window. Fuck. Hold on. Hold on. Which is the Pirates Land. So this theme park is, well, of course, themed. And there's a lot of different areas. And the first one we got to is Pirate Land. And I now realize that my fucking... Oh. My face cam is covering that. That wasn't very smart of me to put my face cam there. You know, I'm gonna put it down here. We go down. You know, no, we go over to the other place. We go to the right. There's less important stuff over here. And in Pirate Land, we wanted to get through 2 roller coasters. And the first one was the one I already talked about, the red one, which is going to be our last roller coaster of the trip. And then we also wanted to go on Treasure Island. This is a very cool roller coaster because it combines both, like, as you can see here, regular roller coaster action where you go up and you're on the rails, but then it also combines water sections where you're just floating in the water. And this is where the cool part of the stream comes in, because I have footage of each roller coaster, and you're gonna watch them with me, and then you're gonna rank them, and then I'm gonna rank them. And my ranking is, of course, going to be objectively the best. God, the frame rate is low on this, but I found 360 footage of as many rides as I could. This one was filmed by our lovely man here. So this ride starts out pretty chill, you know? You just travel along and then you drop into some water. Considering this is a hybrid, you start out in water, then go on rails, and then return to the water. And there's a lot of cool decorations around. There's a lot of rock. Look at this octopus. Big ass animatronic octopus. Look at him go. Isn't he great? It's kind of sad that this isn't front row seats, but I hope you can see enough. I hope that you can see enough. And now is where we go on to the rails. The fun part. The fast part. I feel like this music is a bit too epic for this. Oh god, we're going up. We're going up. This goes very high. You can see we're above the trees. This roller coaster goes very, very high up. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Alright, we're going. The frame rate is really showing itself here. This is a very low frame rate video. Is it better frame rate if I turn down the quality? It really isn't. Woo! There's the drop. Now the video doesn't do this justice. This is very fast. This goes incredibly fast, and then get ready for it. The big drop. Boom! You go under a bridge, over a bump, and into the water. And you get splashed a little bit. And that's the ride. So what do you think about this, chat? What are your thoughts on this ride? And the rest of this ride is just slowly going through the water back to the entrance. What was that? Put it into the rankings. I forgot to do the animation. Fuck. Well, I put it into A tier. It's fast. It's short. It doesn't overstay its welcome. There's water in play. There's cool animatronics. The theming is great. It's a solid A tier. What did Juan do now? I'm seeing some Juan discussion in chat. What's going on? Walked into my living room and there was random people who I've never seen in my life, and one of them told me I used to change your diaper when you were young. That's a classic. That's a classic. You think that's a B tier? I mean, maybe the video doesn't do it justice, but that was a great ride. I also just like rides that incorporate water. I like water rides a lot, which you'll see when we get to another water ride. Ooh, calm yourself music. Jesus. Alright. So now we've walked this path right here. We've gone over to the pirate area. We've done the treasure island. And now we've managed to make our way up to Mexico Land. No, I don't know when this park was built, but there's a whole area of the park just like it didn't feel right, you know? Like it felt very stereotypical, like a bit too stereotypical. I couldn't find any good pictures of like the stereotypical decoration, but there was a lot of it. There sure was a lot of it. But over here in Mexico Land, you've got mini golf, some water ride over here, a spinning thing here, and the one important ride. There's one important ride in this whole area, which is this temple. The Jewel. I love this image. This promotional image is insane. Like, why is he going that fast? This this fucking image, I love it so much. So that's the next ride. I'll turn off the music for this one. Now this ride is kind of interesting. I think this is the fastest ride in, I don't know if it was Denmark or Europe, but it holds the record for being the fastest ride in something. And now we actually finally have front row seats. So you sit on these little four-wheeler vehicles. It's kind of hard to see in the dark. And you start out by going into this little room. Nothing really interesting happens here. It's just buffering time. The real fun stuff happens here. Hey, look. I'm not the racist here. The park is racist. I'm not the racist here. I'm not. Twitter should cancel Denmark. What do you mean? What do you mean? But this thing goes fast, and I think the video does a good job at showing it. Like, I felt real G-force on this ride. My face, I look like an old woman on the picture. I got wrinkles from this shit. You're being pushed heavily into your seat. And then here, it speeds up here. That was just the beginning. Now we go even faster. And you're getting whipped around. And you're going through all this landscape. And it is quite extraordinary. You can also hear the wind. The wind is loud. This is some loud-ass wind. And it's also one of the longer rides. Yeah, it's about 2 minutes. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then the ride ends there. How's the big man doing? I'm doing good. I'm ranking my summer experience day. What do you... Okay, chat. Now, what do you think of that? Hold on. I'm just gonna check that I don't spoil the... Okay, I actually did this one goodly. I did this one goodly. Where do you put this? S, A, or B, or C? Spam it in the chat. Where does the jewel go? A very fast-paced, well, like, decorated, well-made shit. It goes, like, the video does not do it justice. It goes fast. You feel real G-force from this shit. I'm seeing a lot of S's and I'm seeing a lot of A's. Jacob saying hi A. My rating is an S. This ride is incredible. This ride is one of the most fun rides in the entire park. Simply because it goes so fast. One thing you'll see about me during this stream is I like fast. I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie. I like when things are a little dangerous. I'd be more concerned if I didn't feel real G-force, but yeah, look, I know that's the part of roller coasters, but this one specifically, like, I could feel, like, I could not hold my muscles up. Or my skin. My cheeks went like this during the ride. They went, they were just pushed down into the ground. Damn it, it goes up to 85 kilometers per hour, says Bertram in chat. That's insane speed. But that is the only thing that I went to in the Mexico land. So we can very quickly skip over that kind of stereotypical, maybe racist part of the park. But that leads us to one of the best parts of the park, which is right up ahead here. Viking Land! Now this place has, it has a lot of things. It's very small, but it has a lot of things. Right here, there is a, like, regular old roller coaster. Here is a free-falling thing, a free-falling roller coaster. This ship here, which you can also see behind the cam and chat, this ship, it's like a pendulum that swings up and down and up and down. And then there's also a climbing gym, for some reason, over on this island. I didn't go to the climbing thing, but it's there for the kiddos to play around in. And this is also where you go kayaking. This is the river where you can go kayaking. Froodle's sex update may be coming sooner than we think. What do you... Jacob, what... You just put me out of it with that comment. What? Huh? What are you talking about? What? Hello? Does anyone understand what that's supposed to mean? I don't. I don't. Anyways, we went on two of the rides here. We went on the roller coaster one and the ship one. The first one, the roller coaster one, is called Thor's Hammer. Now, chat, this is my culture. We're now in my culture territory. As an Icelandic person, what is the name of Thor's Hammer? Right now, in chat, I want it. Don't Google it. If you know it by heart, then you're a homie. If you don't know it by heart, you're cringe. What is it? Let me know. What is it? Nub got it right. It's Mjolnir. Bro likes it fast when his cheeks are flying. Shut up, Jacob. Okay, I know that. I guess it has the Marvel boost factor, but it is also very based and very cool, and it is Mjolnir. Anyways, let's check out Thor's hammer. This is one of the ones that I couldn't find a 360 video for, but I did find a POV video for, so you can see here. Why is there music in this? Go fuck off. It starts out like any old roller coaster. You go up, and this one is very slow at going up. Bum bum bum. Bye bye, Gavin Smith. Thank you for tuning into the stream. But when it does come up, instantly it starts going. And I mean, it's not extremely fast, but it does have some speed to it. And then there are these sections, dude. These sections, why do these sections exist? I mean, they're fun, but like they hurt. Like you're just essentially being pulled to one side, and sitting in a tiny car, you get slammed into the wall as it turns. And then here you go, vroom, and you go fast down the spiral. See, this is where I wish I had a 360 camera, because this POV shot is not really the best. And then this is where I assumed that the ride would stop, but it actually continues, goes through this house, and goes into another area, goes over the water where you can kayak. And then that, okay, hold on, side note. This little ledge right here is at such a steep angle. Like, when the cart goes there, it's not like a smooth turn. It is, dunk. It is fast. You're sitting there, you go, huh! You're pulled down with it. It is a very steep turn down that. And you do a little more spins, and there it is. That's the end. What do we think of that, chat? What do you think of Thor's hammer? This is a roller coaster, not Thor's hammer. Clickbait. I know, it's clickbait. They had the funny doll. They had the doll of Thor. Like, this thing is massive. This thing was on the ceiling. This is like 2 Froodles tall. This was a massive ass doll. Froodle, can we watch you microwave cereal? No. Why? First of all, why would I microwave cereal? And second of all, why would I record it? You guys make no sense sometimes. My brother microwaves his cereal and it pisses me off. Ew, microwaved cereal? No. You don't microwave cereal. What's wrong with you? I'm seeing a few B's in chat. I'm not really seeing a lot else. But would you be surprised to learn that I actually enjoyed it a bit more than you guys? It's an A tier. It's a low A tier, mind you. If it was faster, then it would be a bit higher. But I just liked the overall experience. It was just chill, you know? It was good. It was enjoyable. You got a little butterflies in your stomach. You got to go over the water, see the people kayaking. It has a really nice view. It's just a really nice ride. It's just a nice ride. Anyways, moving on to the second ride in the funny Viking land, which is this, the Viking ship. And this is a better picture that shows off how it pendulum, it swings. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down. Thank you, Batom, again for the just stats. He's the stats man. Alright. This is another one that is without a 360 video, but we do have a POV video. And now this ride, I don't know about you guys. I think my opinion might be controversial, but we'll see. We'll see. I won't spoil my opinion on this. So, you know, it starts out slow. They gotta build up a bit of momentum. It's essentially just a massive, massive swing. That's essentially all it is. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. Whoa, Jacob, thank you for the $5 dono. Come on.
Oh my God.
It worked! Now read it out loud.
I went on
Yeah.
a roller coaster when I was 15, and when it stopped, pitch black in a cave, it dropped you 2 meters down, like the platform under you fell.
Yeah. Those roller coasters exist. There's one of those in Legoland. It's called the Polar Express. It's really fucking based. I love the Polar Express. But yeah, I don't know if you can tell from this video, but you go far up. This is very far up. You can see the entire park from here. And on the way down, it's essentially just free fall. Yo, thank you, Juan, for being a Mr. member for another month. I appreciate that. Is that also going to show up on the alerts? Froodle looks like the glasses kids from Polar Express. I don't. I just have glasses and am white. Never been to Legoland? Jacob, you need to go to Legoland. If you ever come to Denmark and you have like a day free and like are near Legoland, which is unlikely considering that Legoland is very far from Copenhagen, but dude, go to Legoland. It's good. Very good. Very good. I have one of those shipping ships in my town amusement parks, and bro, it basically goes upside down. Yeah, they go high up. Very high up. I think we've seen the peak, yeah, and then it just slows down. Chat, what do you rate the Viking ship?
Bokage 708 became a member.
Jacob, thank you for becoming member again. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Epic. Give me your ratings. Spam them in the chat. The massive swing. Where does it go? Is it an S? Is it excellent? Is it good? Is it mid? Or is it kinda underwhelming? What are we looking at here? What's going on? Let me know. Let me know. What's happening? What's happening? C tier. Juan thinks it's underwhelming. Nob thinks A tier. Low to mid B. My mom and little brother went twice without me. High A. Alright. I knew that my opinion would be controversial on this. Oh, let me actually tab into the presentation again. It's S. And let me explain why. Okay. This is S tier. Because essentially what this is a massive, massive swing. And this man right here, loves swings. And dude, going up and then just essentially being in free fall for like 2 seconds and then doing that 5 times, it's great. I love every second of it. I love every second of it. I love these types of rides. Which brings me to the next area, because now we're leaving Viking Land. And we're going to a new area. Now the introduction of this area is gonna get this stream copyrighted, but I don't care. What's up, chat? Spam it in chat when you know where we're going. Listen to the music. Where are we going? Whoa, Slug! Hi, Slug! It's been a while. Welcome to the stream. Why has one liked the stream? No one liked the stream? I don't know. I don't know. Like it. All of you in here, like the stream right now. It takes like 2 seconds. Just go down there and like it. Nub got it. It's fucking Dino Land, baby! Yeah! It's Dino Land! Look at it go! Hold on, we got another Snapchat photo from me. Guy, little lad, look at him go. I'm so proud of him. This area is the newest area of the park. This is filled with... It's filled with a few roller coasters. There is This roller coaster over here, which is kind of like the ship where you go up and down, but it also spins. It also spins at the same time. That's the twist. Oh, get it? Twist because it spins? Okay, I'll shut up. And then there's also some teacup looking ass rides. There's the playground for the kids over here. And then there's a long normal roller coaster full, and I mean full, of animatronic dinosaurs. This is an animatronic dinosaur, and there were tons of these all over the place. Ba-ba-bum. So this place, like, visually, Dino Land is sick as hell. Visually, this place bombs. Froodle, can you roar? How? Like a dinosaur? And go like, rawr. Rawr. That's more like a cat. That's all you're getting from me. But the first ride that we're going on is the Spinosaurus. And notice the capitalization of the name. Because this is supposed to be a Spinosaurus, but they capitalized the O because of the Spinosaurus. No way! You sit on this platform here, and you go up and down, kind of like the ship, but you rotate at the same time. And I have footage! Here we go. Alright. That's a good enough introduction. Why are all the 360 videos so ass FPS? What's going on? Bro's on his prehistoric arc, so true. So you sit in these little chairs, and then you spin around. You spin around while moving up this track here. You can see there's the track. Now this ride is long. You can see this is 3 minutes. This ride goes on for a long while. On one of the turns, you're getting flung around so damn fast. Are you? Well, I mean, it depends on how you sit. Because if you are like at the very top, as it peaks, like let's see, like right here, as it peaks, if this guy was sitting a bit more to the right, then as it was going down, then he would also be pulled down and go even faster. And now the ride's fully going. Now you're switching between the two areas. You can see there's a little bump in the middle, and then you go whoop, and all the way down. Like teacups, but worse. Pretty much. Looks like a scooter. That's because he has a little thing to hold on to. There's a little cute thing to hold on to. Okay, you get the idea. You go around, you swing around, and you go up and down and up and down and up and down. What would you rate the Spinosaurus, chat? Spinosaurus ranking real. Everyone ping Froodle in the Discord. Please don't. Please don't. That would be pretty nice if you didn't. I'd appreciate it if you didn't. I don't want to deal with that. Froodle, check the Discord. What? I'm contenting, Juan. I'm doing the content. I'm seeing a B. I'm seeing an A. It's aight. What is that nub typed? His message has been cut off. Someone type in chat. Make his message come up. Push his message upwards. Push it upwards. Guys. Come on. A. Nub said A as well. Surprisingly, this is the most controversial pick from me yet. Because I think it sucked. This ride sucked ass. It didn't feel very fast. And My brother in Christ. You sit in these seats, right? And imagine you're in this seat and you have like this terminal. Hold on. I got a 360 video of this. You have this thing pushing against your chest and you're leaning up against it, right? You're leaning up against it and you're holding your little thing. The way they secure your back is with a backrest that pops up. And that's very cool. Safety's cool. But this backrest right here, this little thing is the most uncomfortable thing you will ever feel against your back in your life. This ride sucks so much. It was easily the worst ride of the entire day. Sure, it went a little fast, but it didn't give me the same like free fall feeling that I wanted from it, and it also was so uncomfortable to just sit in. Just sitting in was so uncomfortable. Now, what have you done in the Discord? I'm gonna check it. What? There's a clip. Is that what you want from me? You want me to watch the clip? What's the clip? I just lived through this. I don't need to... How? I don't need to live through this again. I go like... Do you ever like regret your actions 5 minutes after you do them? No, just me? Just me, okay. That's great. Just me. Alright. Fantastic. Amazing. But that is not the only ride in Dino Land. There's another one. The T-Rex Family Coaster. More of your classic style of roller coaster. You can see there's a wagon with lots of parts, and this is the one with the tons of dinosaur animatronics. And these dinosaur animatronics, very, very cool. This one specifically, he's a squirter. He likes to squirt. He sprays water on you. I'm sorry for phrasing it like that. Alright, we need to watch the ride. I forgot. Hold on. Hold on. Let me bring it up for you. The T-Rex Family Coaster. I also think this is just a POV, not a 360 video. Now, the gimmick to this roller coaster is, as stated before, the many animatronic dinosaurs that you get to look at. And also, this goes around twice. It goes twice through the entire track, and the second time, it is way faster. Like, it's way faster the second time. The first time, you can really, like, appreciate the animatronics. You can look out on the area. Oh, it's so beautiful, it's so pretty. Oh, whoa. And then the later go around, it's for the fast. But this ride, as you can see from the video, this really is not fast at all. But there are cool dinosaurs to look at. Look, there's the T-Rex. There he is. You saw him right there. He was right there. He was doing his thing. Dino squirts all over you, yes sir. And then you go for round 2. You speed up and go for round 2. Bum. How much to book a flight to Denmark? I don't know. It depends on where you are. You can look up flights from your nearest airport. But it's essentially just the same thing again, but 10% faster. There's a reason this is called the T-Rex Family Coaster, alright. This was made for the little Jimmies, the little Timmies to go on with their mothers and their fathers without deaf mothers and fathers throwing up. And the Jimmies and Timmies can point at the dinosaur and say, "Oh, look, Ma, that's a Brachiosaurus. That's a pterodactyl. That's the Tyrannosaurus Rex." But where would you rank it, chat? If you were a child and you saw all these great animatronics, where would you put it? Where would you put it? Froodle trying to ignore all of the weird shit in chat. There's a lot of weird shit in chat right now, and I'm just trying to get through this. I'm just trying to tell the story. I'm just trying to rank the things. I'm just trying to show you the roller coasters, okay? Wow, I'm seeing a lot of S spam. There's one A. I'm 15-year-old boy, and it'd still be terrible, so A. That's not good reasoning, Juan. As a child, I'd rather be fast. Really? Peculiar. Well, I put it in... What happened? What happened? Why did that... I'm mad. I'm mad. Hold on. Where's... Here we are. Here we are. Okay. Hold on. If you want a dino to squirt all over you, I know this girl in VRC. Of course. $20 for 20. Shut up, Jacob. Shut the fuck. I put it in B tier. This ride was extremely mid. The dinosaurs saved this ride because I love dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are cool. And they're poggers. And I could look at them and say to my sister, look, that's a Brachiosaurus. That's an Apatosaurus. That's an Iguanodon fossil on the ground. Because I'm a nerd. Look at the glasses. The ride itself was really basic. There were no sharp turns. You didn't twist. It didn't go fast. And that is the end of Dino Land, everyone. Which means we now approach our final new area. Which, fair warning up ahead, this area is also a tiny bit stereotypical. This is a tiny bit stereotypical. It is not... No, I forgot about this part of the presentation. Put the jazz back. I forgot. Okay. I completely forgot about this. I'm dumb. But after we went on the T-Rex thing, we had lunch. And this is where gamer tip number 2 comes through. If you're going to a theme park, just bring your own damn food. What I did was I woke up at 8 a.m. early as hell in the morning, and I made myself 2 BLT sandwiches, stuffed them into a lunchbox, stuffed them into my backpack, and then we ate them while we admired the dinosaur animatronic landscapes. Don't buy from the restaurants here. The restaurants are way too overpriced. Okay, it's not on my presentation, but there is an America Land. Do you want to see America Land, everyone? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see America Land? I can show you. I can show you. It's called Western Land. Are there any good... There are no good pictures of this area. Yeah, no, here it is. This entire area is just... It's just American fast food. Like, there is one ride in the area, and we didn't go on that ride. It's just all restaurants. It's just all restaurants. That's what you're known for here. Americans in Denmark, you're known for being fat and eating a lot of food. And that's what you do in our eyes. That's your cultural impact. You make food that we eat and get fat on. I've been to Arby's. I think I've seen enough. Fair enough. Moving on to the final area that actually includes roller coasters. And this area has some really good roller coasters. I'll tell you that much. You ready? You ready, chat? It is Oh, I forgot to mention, yeah, a bunch of hornets came and they wanted to eat my sandwich. Yeah, I forgot I added that to the presentation. It's Wild Asia. This may also be a bit stereotypical. I'm not quite sure. But this area includes, I think, like, what is that? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 rides here. And I went on 2 of them. This ride right here is called the Tiger. And this ride, the Tiger, is fucking insane. I did not go on this. I was genuinely too scared to go on this. This thing is fucking batshit insane. You essentially just sit in this chair, and then you just trust in God that this thing doesn't kill you. Do you see how far up you go? This is not humane. This is not humane. This is not okay. This thing is fucking insane. And I did not go on it. I did not. I was too much of a crybaby. I was too much of a scaredy cat. Cause this thing is fucking insane. It goes up to 100 kilometers per hour. Oh, what the fuck? 100? Nah, dude. That's too wild. I didn't go on that one. What I did go... Oh, here's another picture that shows the scale of this thing. Your survival instinct kicked in. You survived. I did. I didn't go on the death machine. But what I did go on was a ride called Longkun. And I do not know why it is called Longkun. But this is the park's main water-based ride. As opposed to the other ride, where you go some parts of it in water and some parts of it on rails. You remember the first one from the Pirate Land? This one is almost entirely in water. And it is by far the longest ride I went on today. So let's just enjoy the trip. Just kick back, relax, enjoy your little meander down the stream. You just hop in a little boat and you just float, you just swim. And it's nice. It's sweet. I think, yeah, coming up, there's a few Asian-inspired decorations. You're in the middle of a forest. There are, like, bugs living in this... Oh my god, you can see the death machine in the background. This is supposed to be chill. We are channeling the chill vibes right now. We're not supposed to have the death machine in the background. We're channeling the chill vibes. That is, at least, until you get to this part. Because this is, I think it's like what you call Splash Mountain at Disney. It's a water ride, you float around, but then you get hoisted up. And you all know what happens. All things that go up must also come down. Woohoo! Splash. And this, you get wet on this ride. You get very wet, but at this point in the day, we had been here for about 4 hours-ish. It was hot. The weather report was actually true and correct. And, like, it was hot. So it was nice to get the water splash. Lame, there are no explosions. There's a water explosion. Is that not good enough for you? Look, it's just chill. You can talk to your person that you're with here at the park. You can get a little bit of water on you, cool down. You can get the little bit of adrenaline rush from the float down. I think this ride has it all. I really like this ride. And you don't just do one drop. Oh no, sir. You do not just do one. You do multiple. There's one of these at Legoland, and you only do one drop at Legoland. And this one is way better than the one at Legoland. Oh, hello, Peter. Peter's one of my old classmates. Boom, that's a big splash. You get a lot of water on you there. I got drenched on that drop. But the ride is not over yet. I get wet. Yes, I do get wet. I get water molecules on me, and then we are wet. That is how we define wet, by having water on me. Bro, Twitter crazy, bro. They canceled Splash Mountain because the guy who made the cartoon was racist. They did? Just rebranded. I don't think the guy who made the cartoon designed the roller coaster. Just fucking rebranded. It's not that hard. Ugh. And this is the third drop. This is the final drop, and this drop is big. This drop is big, and it is fast. If the ride didn't have this drop, it would be kind of a mid-ride. But because it has this drop, it elevates it to the maximum. Bro's really enjoying it that much. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Guys, Froodle was the man behind the slaughter. No, I'm the man behind the content. Get your facts right. I'm the man behind the content, not the man behind the slaughter. Like, you go up for a while. And this is a steep drop. This is quite a steep drop. You get some speed going. And that's the end of the ride. What do you think of that, chat? Spam the ratings in chat right now. Give me them. Give me the ratings. I want to see the chat explode. Have like a number or have like a letter in mind and then just spam it. Just spam it. Just spam it. Spam, 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 spam. Just Splash Mountain got shut down, but because they were making it to... What? Juan, that is not a grammatically correct sentence. They rebranded to the Lady and the Frog? That's nice, I guess. So far, I've only seen one ranking. Is the delay really that big on the stream? Come on, guys. What do you think of that? Where would you put that ride on our tier list? S tier, but only because of the picture at the end. So true. Speaking of that, by the way, you may have noticed... Ooh, I have a lot of hair now. I didn't used to have this much hair, but I have a lot of hair now. And every single, like, roller coaster that went even mildly fast, the wind just got caught in my hair and pulled it back. So on every single image, my big, beautiful, proudly declining hairline was on display for everyone to see. Like, every image, my hair was like this. This was me in every single image. I didn't buy an image, but that was me in every single image. D for no explosions. Jacob, you're wrong, because that's an S, baby. That is an incredibly fun ride. I really, really love that one. It's long, it's chill, it's fast. You're getting cooled down in the hot weather. It's just mwah, 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 mwah. Banger. Absolute banger. Now, next up, the second ride we're taking a look at is the Dragon King. And this ride is one of the rides where you can see, like, I think it's called a suspension coaster. Instead of being in a little cart that you ride around, you are hung, and the track is above you, and you go underneath the track. And the Dragon King goes fast. It goes fast, fast. Like, this is a long ride, but the video is only 1 minute and 45. But the distance you cover is quite big. It's quite a large distance. Jacob, don't read into it too much. Same speed as the Jewel. Yeah, this thing goes very fast. Now, I have to say, epilepsy warning. The moment I press play, these red lights, they're gonna flicker. And I'm gonna stop this video right as it begins, because I have to point something out. So right in the beginning, you go down here. And it's a 360 video. I don't think you can see it, but there's like a little ledge here. And my legs almost got caught by this ledge. Like, my legs were almost just boom. I almost broke my legs. I almost lost my legs. I'm too tall for this thing. Like, this ledge right here, there's a ledge, you can't see it, but behind the cart there's a ledge. Oh wait, no, you can't see it right here, the ledge. And it was close. It was a close call on that ledge. Got more flashing lights. And then you go outside, baby. And then you go up, 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 up. You gotta get that speed. I always feel like my legs will get chopped off. Yeah, but like, I also have that irrational fear. But on this roller coaster, it was an actual real concern. Like, after that first ledge, like, I don't know how I can show this. In the beginning of the coaster, I was just, like, sitting, just, like, having my legs spread out. But the moment I passed by that ledge, I was holding on to the little thing in front of me. And I flexed all my leg muscles, and I just kept them up the entire trip. I did not extend them again. Because I was genuinely scared that they'd take off my feet. Alright, let's go, chat. This is a fast one. Get ready. Whoa, and it goes underground as well. Boom. This is a very fast ride. This thing is insane. My sister was losing her shit on this one. She almost didn't go on it. But after the end, she was like, ah, it's fine. It's fine. Which, like, it's intense in the moment, but you're fine. You're gonna be fine. Why are all these videos so low frame rate, by the way? What's up with that? What's going on here? What's going on? Froodle crotch cam, so true. So true. That's the ride. What did you think of that, chat? Very fast. Very intense ride that almost made me an amputee. Where were you putting the Dragon King rating? Roar! How dragons aren't real, but how would they scream? Would they be like a lion scream, or would they be like a screech? How do you put clips into the Discord? You just get a clip and then you copy the thing. You just copy the link and post it in the Discord. Juan, you really think C? I don't think C. Batslam says top of A. Respectable, respectable. Jacob coming in with the S. Anyone else want to get their ratings in before I reveal? I don't think anyone else wanna shoot in the ratings. I am very much in agreement with Bertram. It is an A tier ride. Now, just for the record, none of these tiers are ordered. They're just being put in a tier. The tiers are not ordered. If they were ordered, it would probably be Dragon King, then Treasure Island, then Thor's Hammer. It's an A. It's an A. Juan, it's not an F. It's not an F. But with that, we've done the entire loop. We've gone from the beginning. We've gone all the way up. We've been to Pirate Land. We've been to Mexico Land. We've been to Viking Land. We've been to Dino Land. We skipped past Western Land because we brought our own food. Remember to bring your own damn food. And we also went to Wild Asia. However, the story doesn't end there. Because now it is time for revenge. Why did another Jacob member thing show up? What? Please figure out how to reduce latency between you and the chat. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Okay, Juan. No, okay, Jacob. That's a great use of your money. Look, I don't know how I can make the delay lower. It's a YouTube issue. This is the most important part of the story. Everything else before this was just in preparation. Because this ride right here, we're back in Pirate Land, and this one is called the Pirate. The red carts, the big ups and downs. It's a very, very fast ride. And I've actually been to this park before. 9 years ago I was here. And you wanna know how I looked 9 fucking years ago? This is me 9 years ago. Here I am. I am in, I think, 2nd grade. Look at him go. Look at little Froodle. There he is. And the thing about little Froodle is that he was just barely over 140 centimeters. I was maybe like 143. It was not a lot, but I was taller than 140 centimeters. And I really wanted to go on the Pirate, because the Pirate looks sick as hell. Imagine you're 8 years old, and you see this big-ass ride. You want to go on that ride. And coincidentally, guess what the requirement height for the Pirate was? The required height to enter was 140 centimeters. And I was just over 140 centimeters. So 9 years ago, in fucking 2014, I was here at this park. And this is the only part I remember about the 2014 trip. I stood in line, and this line was long. It was a long line. There were so many people lining up to go on this roller coaster. And I was just waiting. I was just there. I was just patiently waiting. You know, because I really wanted to go on the ride. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And the line became smaller and smaller, and I moved further and further and further up the line until I got to the front. And at the front, I was greeted by the nice ride operator. And the ride operator pulled out something that looks a little along the lines of this. This apparatus here. And this thing was a measurer. Because this length here was a total of 140 centimeters. It was to make sure that, you know, no kids under 140 centimeters got through. And she put me up to the test. And she took the ruler right up to me. She took the ruler right up to my little 143 centimeter ass. And you know what? You know what, baby? I was just tall enough. I just cleared it. Just by an inch. By an inch, I cleared the test. And I went on the ride. And oh my god, the ride was amazing. Little 8-year-old me. Look at him. Look at him. This child right here. He was having a blast. This child was having the time of his life. And you know what happened when I got off the ride? Of course, I did what any other kid did. And I wanted to go again. I wanted to go again because it was so fun. So I got into the line again. And it was a bit shorter this time, but it was still a long line. And I still had to wait quite a bit. But it was worth it. Because this ride was the creme de la creme. It was the peak of the peak. But during me standing in line, at some point, the people working there, the ride operators, you know, the people who are using this little measuring machine, they switched out. They switched to a new team of people. And the new person was someone who clearly did not like their job. They did not like being there for one bit. They hated their job. So imagine being them. You're like like a 19-ish-year-old kid, and you have to measure this little bastard. This little bastard, me, 8-year-old me, who is 143 centimeters, and you have this little measuring stick. What do you do with this measuring stick? Do you be responsible and hold it as it is supposed to be held, upright like this, so that I barely clear the requirement? Or are you the worst human being on the planet? And do you decide to get a little goofy with it? And instead of holding it straight upwards because you're so lazy and you hate your job and you're not doing things properly, you're doing it sloppy, so instead you hold it at a slight angle. And this angle, just because of how physics work, this thing is no longer flush against the floor. The floor is here, and it is standing on this one point, which means that this area right here is elevated above the ground, which means that the final measuring is not 140 centimeters. It is above 140 centimeters. And he says, nah, you're too small. And me and my mom, we pop off on this kid. I'm like, what are you talking about? I may be 8 years old, but I know the basic laws of physics. I know for a fact that you did not hold that stick vertically. He did not hold it vertically. He tilted it. He sabotaged my fun. He ruined the trip to Josawaland for this 8-year-old child. And we called him out on it, but he refused to remeasure. We told him that I'd already been on the ride once before. I just wanted to go again. It's fine. I'm above 140. I may be right on the line, but I'm above. But he just refused. He did not want to think that he could do his job poorly. It didn't cross his mind. So, I had to leave. Saddened that I never got my second trip. I never got to. I went home, and that incident has stuck with me until today. It was the only thing I remember from that park, was that incident. But now it is 8 years later, baby. I'm no longer 140 centimeters. I'm a taller boy. I'm 6'3". I'm 195 fucking centimeters. I'm basically too tall for this shit. So it was time to finally, 8 years later, get my deserved second go around on the pirate. This was the whole reason that I went on the trip. My sister asked if I wanted to go, and I was like, Legoland's kind of better. But I needed revenge. You do not know how petty I am. You do not know how stubborn of a person I am. If there's something I can't do, I hold that with me. I'm a perfectionist. I'm stubborn, and I rode the pirate again. 8 years later, I held the grudge, but it was worth it, baby, cause this ride is fucking sick. This ride goes really fast, and you go really tall. Look at this shit. You can see the entire park from this view. This is a very big ride, and we got front row seats. Front row seats at 15 FPS with a huge vertical drop into the twist, and it goes around. The wind howling in your ears as you go around, and it twists and turns, and you're being thrown all around, and you go up again to pick up even more speed through the tunnel. You're disoriented for a second. You get flipped on your side. Oh, the sun's bright. The exposure's too bright on this video, but it keeps going. It doesn't stop. This ride doesn't stop for anyone. This ride is the pinnacle of theme park entertainment. And just like that, I'd finally gotten my revenge after 8 years of holding a grudge against this place. And oh boy, I was satisfied. I was so happy to finally get my second go around. What do you think of the ride, chat? Obviously, I'm putting it in S tier. Obviously. But what do you think about it? Where do you think that should have gone, huh? What do you think? It goes 90 kilometers an hour. It's at creme de la creme. This was the best thing at the park. This was the best. Yeah, Baltram, you agree with me. It's an S. It's the best thing at the park. I waited 8 years, and brother, it was worth it. And afterwards, I had churros to celebrate. Churros with ice cream. And that was my trip to Jua Sommerland. And this is my final rating of all the rides I went on. Okay, I'm kind of... I feel like I'm losing my voice. I went a little too hard there. Whew. Well then. What do you think, chat? That was the story time with Froodle. Did you enjoy the stream? Was it good? You know, I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll. Do you want me to do more of these in the future? Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-bam. There you go. You can vote in the poll. My life isn't that interesting, but when something interesting happens, you know, I can tell you about it. Do not ignore me, Froodle. I'm sorry, Nub. I was, you know, I was doing the thing. I was doing the whole thing. The whole thing that the stream was leading up to. It was the resolution. Ba-na-na-na, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, wow, you guys really want more storytelling live streams, huh? Look at that. 100% yes with 6 votes, and we have 5 concurrent viewers. I do not know how that works out, but, dude, fuck it, we ball, baby. What did chat type while it was popping off? Ba-da-doo-doo-dee. I don't know what I ignored, no, but there's nothing really interesting in the chat. I'm sorry, but we ball, okay, we ball. Bamba. Damn, we got one person rebelled. But yeah, that's it for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I could provide sufficient entertainment through my story. Thank you everyone who donated. Thank you Jacob for the $5 you donated, and thank you Juan and Jacob for becoming members again. You can become a member for only $3 a month, and you get cool epic poggers little sub badges. You can see them here. There's one right there. Juan has one. Look at that one. And you also get the emotes. You can see the Froodle smirk, the Froodle moment. Only $3 a month, guys. I'd really appreciate it. But with that, thank you all so much for watching today's very unique and interesting streams. If I have something that is worth to discuss in the future, I'll do another storytelling stream. But that's it. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, have a good one. Bye, guys.